Everyone's gonna see me eat a Cheez-It.
I feel like everyone
Scandalous.
has already seen you eat
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot,
myriad snacks.
probably. Well,
They see me eat all my dinner.
ladies, gentlemen, and those not restricted by binary definitions of gender, welcome into the Gridge. Hot dog, hot dog, hot diggity dog.
Uh,
Oh,
hot diggity
Don't
dog.
say I'm not talking from Jared Farrell.
That's true. That's my bad.
no, no.
But welcome in. Uh, last
Harry said,
time, last time we played, the party, in continuing their investigation into the potential murder, more likely than not, certainly the poisoning of the head druid, they, for the most part, conducted their investigation by getting Cerberus's childhood friend Karn high as balls and casting Zone of Truth to sort of
For
uh,
science.
for science
Yeah.
to interrogate him. It was revealed many a deep secret, including that Karn was gay. Uh,
And that Tori
yeah.
gay people.
and he's afraid of gay people. Uh, More juicy details, though. The apprentice to the merchant looked as if Cerberus had been a girl. The head druid had at one point, one, smoked the dank kush, and two, spoken with Karn about resurfacing the grove, which, as you all know, had been sunk to the bottom of the ocean. The party then decided to head to Port Nestle, the main port of call where a lot of the supplies were from, in hopes of finding the merchants to continue their investigation. However, they were suddenly torn asunder into a cloud of ions and lost to the ether. So we're gonna
Wait, who was?
I'm making a joke about the Wi-Fi going out.
Oh my god, okay.
Uh,
I was like,
So
I didn't write that down.
we're gonna use our magic to reconstitute everybody. And you know what's so crazy, actually, is that while you guys were getting Karn super high, the druids actually built a boat for you all to be able to get back to shore, because it's actually not a fun
Oh,
challenge to sit here and figure out how do we get back.
so nice of them.
So you do have a very small boat. You have no one to sail it for you, so I'm gonna have to require you guys to kind of figure that out, assign roles. We'll do a series of checks as we navigate the ocean. Jesus Christ, I'm yawning today.
Stop.
I know, but
Stop that.
do you have any other? Oh. The last key thing you found was that in one of the crates that had come from the Underdark, there was a hidden compartment that had concealed a blade and two vials.
Mm.
You went to follow up with Karn about that, didn't get what you wanted, but decided we're going to Port Nestle. So, is there anything else you guys would like to do in the Grove before we move on?
Guess not like we're like leaving, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I guess am I gonna say goodbye to folks? Or like as we're leaving, I can do that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you drop a couple goodbyes. Everyone's pretty
Yeah.
like, yeah, goodbye. It's not unusual for people to kind of come and go in these situations. So you head out, and they Pearl sees you out to this little boat that they've constructed, and
Mm.
a group of druids, the bugbear included, kind of push it out of the protective bubble. And as it enters the open water of the ocean, a shimmering, silvery sort of bubble forms around the top of the boat, providing air for you all, and also flotation as the boat begins to rocket upwards. I would like everyone to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Hmm. I got a 9.
Okay, 9.
God dang.
You said con?
Yes, please.
Come on.
Good. He was right. He got all the bad jokes out earlier.
Thank you. 14.
Okay.
I have a 13.
9, 14, 13. And Finian?
7.
Okay. Unfortunately, you all get the bends as you rapidly depressurize from the bottom of the ocean to the top. Everybody takes 4 damage, and you will have disadvantage on your first ability check made once you reach the surface. 4.
I accidentally said it did 64.
Kirog fucking dies in front of you all.
Kirog's like a
It's like a
blobfish.
submarine.
All right.
Four.
You all...
Damn it.
The bubble pops as you reach the surface. You have been sort of pointed in a direction of where Port Nestle is, but you are deep in the ocean. You kind of lost track of day and night far down beneath the waves, as there was an ever-present source of light from the Lunar leaf tree, so it was a bit arbitrary when people went to bed or woke up. You find yourselves back on the surface under a pitch-black sky. It is almost...
E.P. Perry!
It is almost as if you are in a void. All you can hear is the gentle lapping of waves against the boat. You feel a slight breeze.
I cast light.
You cast light, and a 30-foot radius, probably, illuminates around the boat. Although, you don't get much information, as you are in the middle of the deep ocean. Anyone who would like to make a perception check for me, you can go ahead if you want to look around.
I'm not good at perceiving.
Okay, that's fine. You guys don't have to. The first
I can do it.
Okay, go ahead. Remember, you have
Same
disadvantage
thing.
because of the bends.
Oh, rude.
One of them is going to be a nat 20.
That's tough. You hate to see it stripped out from under you like that.
You hate to see it. Wow.
What?
11.
11. Oh, we're having fun, aren't we, folks? Oh, no. With an 11, Cerberus, I think you're able to tell that the reason you can't really see anything is because it's a cloudy night, but not necessarily stormy. But unfortunately with that, you're not able to gain any sense of direction immediately. You do not notice any other boats or things like that in the area. You are alone in the open ocean. So on this boat, we are going to need a navigator, 2 people to one person to steer, a pilot as it were, and 2 people to kind of work either the oars or the rigging. I haven't decided how this boat is powered yet, but it will be...
Can I cast, like dancing lights to, light our path a little bit more?
Yeah, you can cast dancing lights and kind of send them out ahead of the boat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of up my lights.
I fear he did.
It's fuck.
Pretty fuck. Okay, so that will just a little bit lower the difficulty of the navigation checks. But
I mean, I guess I'm the map guy now, right? So
true.
Can...
All right. So Cerberus is navigating.
I would say, Kira would be best at the rowing or whatever. So I'm not good at looking.
Dorian, would you like to pilot or help Kirog row?
I'll pilot because I'm like kind of a twink, so I don't think I'm good at rowing.
Okay, so Finian, that leaves helping Kirog row. For the rowers,
Just a little
We
guy.
also have Columbo here. He's a big guy. He can
oh
row.
no, he won't.
Oh.
Oh, that bitch.
No.
Oh no, babe, I have a headache. I'm sorry, I can't.
What
Oh.
the?
Props,
Oh.
props to Columbo's like work-life balance separation.
Yeah. Don't worry. Do you want some Excedrin? Or
Oh, do you have some?
I do.
You know.
Oh, that'd be great. Nope, not that.
No, he's Boston.
Boston, it's Boston. Pack the car. Oh, that'd be great, Doll.
I give him some Excedrin.
Great. He
I
takes
shake
it.
my head in disapproval.
He doesn't care.
I know.
Fuck Excedrin. That's reason.
So, for the two people who are in charge of kind of the motion of the ocean, as it were, you can both roll, and I'll take the average, or one of you can choose to give advantage to the other. How would you like to do that? Let's establish now.
For the navigating.
No, this is for the people like working the rigging.
Well, what type of check is it?
It'll probably be athletics, I think, because it's going to be very like moving your body, hauling rope,
Yeah,
moving sails, sort of endeavor.
I am good at that.
Okay.
For whatever it's worth. Jared, thoughts?
Sorry, what was that?
So since you are helping Kirog with like the rigging and the oars and the whatnot, you two can either choose to both make athletics checks, and I'll take the average, or one of you can give advantage to the other for all of the rolls. Kirog has said he's good at athletics, and that's kind of where the discussion's at.
I would love to give advantage.
Wonderful.
That'd be amazing.
Okay. And then for the other two of you, Dorian, I think you're going to be making sleight of hand checks to see how kind of in control of the rudder you can remain. And Cerberus, I think survival checks as we try and navigate.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
So you guys have been given your heading. I'd like you, Cerberus, to please make me a survival check.
Mm, 16.
Okay, pretty good. I think you're able to well establish the direction you want to be headed. Being from the Grove, I think you have some sense of directionality more than the rest of the people would, so you're able to continue to navigate your way forward. We'll move next to the pilot. So, Dorian, please give me a sleight of hand check with disadvantage, as this is your first roll since researching.
Oh.
Rats. Let's see. Mm-hmm. It's an 18.
Oh yeah, you are able to easily follow the path here. So then, Kirog, just a flat roll because you had advantage, cancels out the disadvantage for this first one. This is going to help us sort of determine how much distance you guys can cover.
19.
Oh, you guys are fucking cooking. You sail well on into the night and kind of can cruise for a little while, giving you enough time to take a rest. I think rather than having a watch, you'll have to have somebody steering the whole time. But since Dorian got an 18, I think we can carry that through. It's more of like a making sure you don't get too far blown off course. So can I get 2 people to volunteer for steering? Okay, Finian, you got the first one.
I'm gonna do a something.
All right, and then Kirog, you got the second. So, it is well into the night now. But given your fantastic navigation, Cerberus,
That's true.
you guys have navigated out of this cloudy area, and all of a sudden you are underneath a brilliant starlit sky. You can see galaxies far off.
And I see where I live.
Make a perception check for me.
18.
Yeah, you do. You track it down.
Oh.
Is it a different color from the other stars? Do you just know the charts? How do you kind of identify it?
Hmm. I think there must be some like identifiable way because
Yeah.
the charts would be different by whatever planet
That's what
he's
I was
on, and he
wondering.
doesn't seem like studious enough to
Yes.
be like.
Okay.
Like, there's probably some people that are like every time they go to a new planet, they're like, oh, like gonna study the charts, and he's like, okay.
Nah.
Yeah, I think it has a kind of like an extra blue hue to it.
Okay.
Okay. I'm like, Kira, why are you staring at that star so intensely? Is everything okay? Are you going blind?
I mean, we're all going blind in a way as we age, I suppose. No, that's that one up there. That's where I'm from.
Oh. Alright. That's cool. You know, I didn't think it'd be real at a certain point, but that's good to know.
Well, I don't. You just thought I was like lying the whole time?
Well, I don't know. Things can happen. You know.
I guess.
Yeah. What's it called?
What is it called? Such a good question.
What a
It
great.
might also be called Og.
Planet of
Probably.
the Ox. Yeah.
Let me get back to you on that.
Let me check my
It's
notes
like,
on
you know,
what
we
the
don't
planet is
often.
called.
Let me check. She's like flipping through his notebook, you know.
Yeah. Does anyone else
Oh, that's
have?
okay. I don't know the official name of our village or of our Druid's Grove, so that's fine.
I mean, it's like, do you know the name of your planet, you know?
Whoa, that's so deep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's our planet. It's the one we are on. Am I right, friend?
Insight.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess.
Anyways, as you all kind of settle in for the night, Finian, you take the first navigational watch. I would like you to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Me?
Yes, you.
$18.
Okay, 18.
I forgot about my intern.
I think you left him home to take care of the dragon.
Yeah, he's not with us right now. Yeah.
That was the nice thing about you guys getting a house is that you don't have to have 18 NPCs on you all the time.
Unless.
Finian, have you done much sort of oceanic travel before?
No.
Okay. I think, this is a very new experience. It's a very strange, eerie calmness out here. There is absolutely nothing to see aside from the stars and their reflections on the waves, which have remained remarkably calm as your little boat makes its way through the crowd. It would be enough to drive a lesser mind to insanity, or perhaps more accurately, there's nowhere further for your mind to go. As you sit and are kind of contemplated with, nothing but your thoughts, you are able to well maintain your focus and drive through the night, and you guys do not veer off course as you travel through the void. Well done.
It's not dry. It's not power.
Exactly. Is there anything Finian does during her alone time?
Oh, Jesus.
No.
Yeah. She's raw dogs the flight.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that's very fair. It's a very meditative kind of environment. All right. Without too much hullabaloo, you are able to pass off the watch to Kirog. Kirog, under the light of Og, you press on through the night. Please give me a wisdom saving throw.
And
With a 10, you are beneath the stars, but even though you know they are the same stars you see under every sky you've traveled to, you can't help but feel like they're different each time. Even finding Og only brings you some small solace, as it is in a different place each time, and for the first weeks you're on a planet, there is some fear that you won't be able to see it. You may not be too connected to the mission or the people, but home is home, and whatever small comfort you can take in seeing that is not always present. So with your 10, I think you get a bit wrapped up in the strangeness of this space and taken back to travels through the astral sea on the giant ships that the Ogs take to get from planet to planet. It looks eerily similar as you pass through with how everything is kind of reflected. It is almost as if you are in a 3D space. You guys lose a bit of time veering off course a ways as the sun rises in the sky.
whoops.
Kayla, please roll me a D100.
Okay.
Oh
I
no.
never remember how to do that. Oh, dusty. Good. Okay, so that's think about it. Dice are so dusty in here.
Brother.
So I do one of these.
Yep.
It's not staying here.
Oh no.
What's the other? Not a D8.
It should look the same but have two numbers, or if you just have another D10, that would also work.
About it.
Okay. So the one with two numbers
62.
62. Great. As you guys kind of have veered off path here, all of a sudden, everyone but Kirog is woken up by the boat sort of running into something. And as Kirog, you were kind of startled out of the trance you were in, reminiscing and thinking about space, you all wake up to see that you have run into a sandbank. There's no other land around, but you see, perched on this sandbank, a castle, cavernously large and made from all sorts of coral. Strange shape. Coral. Like a coral reef.
Oh.
Constructed from various fans and tubes and twisting, interconnected geometric shapes. Except all of it is a pale white, crumbling away into the sand.
I hate climate change.
Oh, no.
What do you guys do?
Shit. I'm sorry. It's been a while since I drove a boat.
It's okay. The last time we were on a boat, we didn't have to. Well, I guess technically we didn't have to steer it to either way, but I think somebody else did that.
My bad.
That's okay.
Would
Maybe.
be interested in seeing what's up with that coral castle, if anyone else is.
Yeah, no, I'd be interested. We might as well while we're here.
Why not?
Yeah, there you go.
What? You're not interested?
Hmm?
Huh?
Okay.
We're doing it.
You're
Oh,
going.
yeah.
Okay, let's go.
You're going. You're going. So, you guys head up and see, as you step onto the shore, a faint light shining from inside the darkened halls of the main gate area of this
Hold on.
castle. Okay.
Before we go in,
Okay.
hold on.
Okay.
I want to cast Divine Sense.
Okay. You can detect what?
I can detect
Your mom.
my mom. I know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet of you. And I know the type of thing it is, but not its like exact identity. And then if I can also detect something that's been consecrated or desecrated with the Hallows spell.
Yes. Okay. Nothing here has been consecrated or desecrated, but
Slay.
you pick up on a more than zero number of undead
Uh-oh.
energies,
Oh no.
all coming from kind of within the castle with a stronger concentration towards the center. But curiously, you're getting a very like make an insight check for me to determine how I phrase this last bit.
Okay. 13.
Okay, you are getting a clear but not strong signal from right at the door.
Okay, so concentrated in the middle, but also at the door.
Yeah.
I convey this information. Oh my god, parkour!
Whoa. Slay. All right. So you guys have now heard that there's a bunch of undead in here.
Do I
Still
have?
proceed
Oh, I
inwards?
don't have any, like, I'll do turn on dead. Oh, that shit. That's too bad.
That's pretty tough.
So there's a lot of dead people in there. Thoughts?
Like how many?
Does it give you
Several.
does it say exact number?
I know the location, the type, but not their exact identity, like this vampire Count Strahd.
Yeah, I gotcha.
I mean, I would think
I mean,
You know what?
I mean, if I know the location.
We're gonna
Do you
carry
think we, like,
through with that 13 for the insight. Was not quite enough to get exact numbers. I think you know there's more than a handful in the center, and less outside.
Do you think we
More.
can sneak up on him?
There's more than a handful in the center, and a couple at the front. I think we could get them.
Yeah. I think we could like.
I've fought skeletons before. We all have.
What could they want with that?
Okay, well,
You know?
do we know that they're
No.
gonna attack us?
I mean, not necessarily.
I guess we don't.
What if we just check it out? Anyway, if they are just like undead and they do attack us, I don't think it's gonna be a big deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
I'm gonna bless us real quick before we go.
And these are the
Okay.
gifts which we are about to receive.
Just in case.
Thank you.
Okay, so, or will I cast? No, okay. So you're all blessed.
Oh, yes.
So when you make an attack roll or a saving throw, add a d4.
Okay.
Okay.
Very
D4.
I give you all a little awkward dad pat on the back.
Thanks, pal.
Yeah, it's it's whatever.
I'll pat Kieran on the back too. Just
Oh.
like, So
Thank
that Sue
you.
doesn't feel left out, you know?
Oh, thank you. That's nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
So,
right, shall we just
Everyone
should
is
we knock?
blessed as you. So, did you have to do what spell slot level was that? 3?
First.
Oh, Max isn't here.
Yep.
So that is just because bless is only.
Oh, yeah. Yes, I just did the 3 of them.
Oh, okay. All right. You all head forward. Who is first?
Who's
Who's most confident in their ability to either beat up an undead or talk to an undead?
I'll do it. Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay.
I ain't confident, but
I will follow shortly behind you.
I will be behind Dorian.
okay.
We're just walking in a line.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so Cerberus, you said you were going first?
Sure.
All right.
I have my shield up.
All right, shield up.
Yeah, I should have been at the front. Too late now.
Well,
Okay. You all, Cerberus, you go forward, and you see, as you approach the front gate, a small, pulsing, ephemeral blue light just sort of floating in the air, about the size of a fist. And it kind of whimsically bounces towards you guys and then dashes off deeper into the castle.
God,
so there's no undead in here.
Well,
Is that the...
Are we at the front?
Yeah.
Okay. Was there like...
I mean,
15,
there
like,
was supposed to be.
Was there like 13 skeletons in that little orb? I couldn't really tell.
I don't know, man.
I haven't
There
fought a
was.
skeleton in a while, so they may look different than...
They were gonna.
But,
There was.
No, an orb and a skeleton definitely are not the same thing.
alright. That's what I
I
thought.
don't know. It was supposed to be here.
That's okay. I mean, do we want to follow that thing? Sentient thing? I don't know.
Kind of feels like a trap.
Perhaps. It looked kind of just like a little guy, though, you know.
Little guy.
I guess.
I think we should follow it, personally.
All right.
Okay.
Dorian. Gideon, do you agree? Alright.
Yeah, why not?
Alright.
So you guys head in. And as you walk through the halls, your footsteps echo as you walk along hardened stone, smoothed to an almost marble-like surface from years of use. As you walk through the halls, you see around a corner that blue light. Again, beckoning forwards, deeper and deeper
Hello?
into the castle.
You got a name? You a skeleton in there?
I have several.
Oh, wait. It went away. Hang on. I gotta pull up the stat sheet again.
For the blob?
Yeah.
Fine.
You just hear an almost melodic chiming in return.
Do I know that language? I know telepathy.
Probably from your earworm.
Oh, yeah. So why is telepathy in my language? That's not... I don't know that language.
None of us can make anything out from the chiming. It's just like...
You know what, Dorian? You can make... Let's do an insight check here. I think given your magical or musical inclinations, you may be able to kind of piece some things together from this.
Alright. Rolling an insight check. It was a 7.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Unfortunately, you are not able to gain anything from this.
Have I ever come across anything like this?
Make a history check for me, please.
I'm gonna got a D20, but aren't failing. That is 13.
With a 13,
You have to be right in my
the
mind.
closest thing is like a ghost, but usually those have more form to them than this.
A baby ghost.
Baby ghost, do 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 do. Baby ghost, do 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 do. No, you don't like that one?
No.
No.
What?
I like it.
That's rude. Thank you, Kayla. It
Well, give me
again.
inspiration.
No. It again
Thought
zooms
about it.
forward, disappearing from view.
Is there any other way to go?
Make an investigation check for me.
Ugh. My cat is where the dice go.
Damn.
Okay, well, that's a 1.
With a 1, like a nat 1?
Yep.
No. The
Oh,
like, why
wait,
wouldn't you
wait,
follow
wait.
this guy? He's showing you the way to go.
Yeah, start following it, I guess.
Do you have those because you have fancy Discord?
I don't think I do have
Wait,
fancy
I think I have those too. I'm just
They're
on
in the
the app.
bottom. They're in the bottom left. There's one for like emoji reactions.
Oh.
And then I can also add my own sounds. So
Okay.
it terrified everyone.
Wow, this is gonna be powerfully disruptive.
Oh yeah, the sound.
I hope this shows up on the recording.
It
I think it
should.
does.
It should.
Jared, I'm using one of the buttons you gave me as my dice jail for my bad
Can I just say
dice.
something really sad about Discord is that you can't have a custom background unless you pay for Discord. So I
Everybody
can't
trying
have
to get your money.
my salmon and I can't have MCR.
Damn.
Great,
dog.
good. Just share your screen. Share a picture of Sam.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I'll do like
You're just gonna have to print out a
www.salmon.
picture of salmon and tape it to the wall behind you, I think.
Smart.
I'll do that. Yeah, that is
Okay.
smart.
I expect that next time we play.
All right. So, Kirog, you do not see any path forward, and this creature continues to guide you through the hallowed halls, or not hallowed halls. All right. It continues to wind you through a series of confusingly shaped passages. Everything here is very clearly organic. The walls are made of that same coral, and there are very clear delineations where one sort of coral construct ends and another begins, creating very different patterns and textures to the walls. There are no doors, and rather than having rooms, there you see like small alcoves, but it's very airy all throughout here. Eventually, you find your way to the center. You have traveled on a bit of a downward slope, and as it has gotten darker and darker, you see the light of this thing in front of you sort of illuminating a lot of the path forward until it rounds a corner and disappears from your view. As you all turn that same corner, the hallway leads forward about 15 feet, and then there's just darkness.
I cast light.
You cast light, and all of a sudden, brilliantly illuminated, you see what must have been a magnificent audience chamber. You see banners in absolute tatters. You see magnificent patterns of shells in mosaics across the floor, although in many places they are cracked and worn from being dried out for so long. You see on the far end a large throne constructed from the biggest clam you have ever seen in your life opened up.
Oh.
And sitting in the throne with a magnificent, shimmering silver, seemingly untarnished helmet on is an emaciated figure. Not quite skeletal yet, but dried out and desiccated. You see along the forearms fins that have cracked and tattered, almost leaving just spikes where kind of those supporting vertebrae would be. And you see like catfish whiskers trailing down from this strange scaly face, and long webbed fingers and toes.
Fish person?
Make a nature check.
I think I was a good dice before. Nine.
With a 9, yeah, it's a fish person. Unfortunately, you don't know sort of what.
Do a nature check.
Yeah, go ahead.
Heard you guys, I'm like, it's definitely a fish person.
Yeah, 15.
This looks to be a Xiao Guin, a much more fish person than perhaps a Triton or a sea elf, both of which sort of tend towards humanoid, warm-blooded. This is a scaly gills fish.
Oh, ugly.
But like dried out, dead, old. You see blood stains on its clothing.
Oh, so it's dead.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Damn, what happened in here?
I mean, this is where I felt all the undead. But I only see one dead guy.
Let's investigate.
Okay.
Let's.
Dorian, make an investigation check for me.
Okay, yippee! Well, that's a 3.
You step forward into this room, beginning to look at sort of the evidence presented to you, the cracked shells in the mosaics, the wounds on the creature in front of you. But before you can really get to any of that, there is a booming, hollow voice that rings throughout the coral. You would disturb my peace. Turn now or face the wrath of Castle Scaleborn.
Okay, wait.
We just kind of
Do you guys want to face the wrath of the castle?
I mean, it's like, do you think there's a treasure or like anything in it for us?
Yeah.
The helmet looks pretty. Like everything else in here is fucked and old and worn. Even without an Arcana check, you have enough magical items at this point. The only way something stays looking that good in this environment is if it is magic.
What is that? The weapon?
The helmet that he's wearing.
Oh, the helmet. Well, do any of you need a helmet?
I mean, I don't need one because how am I going to wear my cowboy hat if I'm wearing a helmet?
We put the cowboy hat on top of the helmet.
Okay.
Do you think Bart... I know we left Bart on the boat because he was feeling sick, but do you think he'll be pissed if we don't pick up another magic item?
He's the kind of guy who likes a helmet, I'll tell you that.
And he loves if it's magic, you know. Like,
I think, if we're going to feel the wrath of this castle, I don't think the wrath will be that bad.
Okay, I mean, you sound pretty confident.
Alright.
I mean, it's like,
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
worth the wrath of the castle or the wrath of Bert if we don't bring back a magic helmet?
Oh,
Like,
definitely
which
the
would you
wrath of
rather?
Bert.
For sure.
Yeah. Because you have to, like, live with that on a boat, you know? And, like, we share a house with him, and, like, his
Yeah.
wife might get pissed. She makes, like, really good pie, so it's like,
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
you know. Alright, well, I guess we gotta face the wrath of the castle.
As you all
then.
step,
Damn. We got no other option.
it does appear that way. Oh no, they all froze. Oh no, it's just you and I, chat. Oh, Jake's back.
He has been affected by the
Oh,
wrath of the
no,
castle.
The wrath of the
God,
castle.
Dustin
So
like us off.
angry.
I think they're really conscious. Oh.
Hey, the wrath of the castle's reacting them now.
Okay, you're
The
back.
wrath.
So, you all step forward, and as you do, almost in a wave,
Concerning.
What's happening?
Oh no.
The wrath.
Oh,
Okay,
the fish.
let's see if that helps. What? You're fucking kidding me, actually. Brother.
is better Wi-Fi than our own Wi-Fi.
Kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sweaty.
Barry, are you in?
I see there. Yeah. Hello.
Huh. When we all move out, it's gonna be so much better.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Also, now it's been a minute, probably, huh? Since we entered the castle.
I got a
Okay,
23.
No one is blessed anymore.
Damn. And we're already down 4 hit points, right? All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
5.
7.
Did we have a long rest? Yeah.
You
That's
should be
right.
down 4 hit.
First part of it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna spend a key point to enact my arms. And I think honestly I'm gonna just do that for right now. I will move 20.
Well, we have a ghost. So, yes.
Unfortunately.
My horse.
Huh?
Oh God.
Yeah, you're right. It's a waste of time calling my horse. Shoot. Okay, and he wouldn't do anything. I need to do a spell and quick.
You could do a spell
Wait,
and quit.
what if I do speak with the dead and then I talk to him?
Love it.
Huh? Okay, he just talks shit.
Less cool.
Okay, that's less cool. I'll just cast Thunderwave. That's just a 48 for me. Hello, Thunderwave? I believe it is. Yes, it is. It is not, and I rolled a 9. Oh yeah. Rage. I was ill prepared. Well, damn, where did my thunder wave go? She disappeared. Huh? I think it is just 40 feet. That's not specified.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Moonbeam. So that's a constitution. Don't do that to me. Why would you do that?
Okay, I'll just like walk.
It's mosey on. Okay, so you need to do a Constitution saving throw. It saves, so it only takes a half. Oh, interesting. Okay. 7 radiant damage. Yes, that was. I have halved it for you. Question. It says so. This is a concentration spell. And it says on each of my turns, I can use an action to move it. So does that mean it just like stays? So like my next turn. Okay. When the creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. Yes, okay. I see, I see. Yes. I understand. Carry on.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So he's still 40 feet away from us. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Um, let's see. I'm pretty sure I can. What's this? I'm gonna summon beast at 3rd level. Yeah.
Or
Yeah. Um. So I'm gonna. It's gonna be like I guess like a panther. It'll be fun. Um. So, and then I'm gonna cast it like pretty close to the fish man. So, and then so it will take the turn like immediately after mine. So, um, you know what? I'm gonna do my combat wild shape as a bonus action. So, yeah. What do I turn into? I turn into like I think a polar bear again would be fun. Yeah. Is that we're just doing a regular bear for that, right? Oh yeah, yeah. The monster one. Okay, cool. All right. Or it's the Panthers' turn first. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm just making sure. So it obeys my verbal command, so I'm just going to tell it to attack. You know. No one else is within 5 feet, right? Of the fish man. No. Okay. Okay. I would have got an advantage if they do. Um. And then, yeah. Oh, I guess I could have moved closer during my turn as well. That's okay. Too late now. That's fine. Let's see. So if I cast it at 3rd level, so for a multi-attack, it says number of attacks equal to half the spell's level, but rounded down. So does he only get 1 attack? Okay. Okay. Well, that's okay. I didn't need to cast it at 4th. So all right. So he's just gonna do Maul. Nat 20. Okay. One. Okay. Thank you. I agree. Thank you. Thank you. D8. 4. Plus the spell's level. 13 piercing damage.
Wowie. Well, first it takes damage. No. 13 radiant damage. Yeah. Boo. Oh no.
Mm.
Ooh.
You
Okay.
stinker.
You know what? I'm just gonna slap the first thing nearest to me. Does a 27 hit? Okay, 4 bludgeoning. Even if it's magical damage?
Rude.
I don't like that.
Mm.
Interesting. Sure. 17.
No.
Okay. I'm gonna tell everyone that. That's all I can do, so.
Well, I just might thunder wave it up again. Ah! No. Let's see. I got a 13.
Yay!
Yes!
Perfect!
Amazing.
I'm gonna move my moonbeam after him, carefully wiggling it to not catch any of my friends. It's only a 5-foot radius, so. No. 17 radiant damage. See, what do my bonus actions look like these days? Nothing good. Nope, I'm done.
Yeah. I'm gonna kind of just. How close is he to me?
Don't
Okay.
don't get right up on him.
Oh, because of the moonbeam, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I will. Oh, okay. Um. It's 40 feet. Okay, yeah. I'll do that.
He's at the center of a 5-foot radius thing, so don't get within
Uh,
however many.
I don't really have a lot of options because I don't have any ranged attacks as a polar bear.
Alright, William.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just yeah, I'll chuck it, you know. Yeah.
Uh
Yeah.
Jake isn't technically a shape changer right now, right? Uh, okay, well. It says a shape changer makes its saving throw with disadvantage. If it fails, it reverts back to its original form. So I think I've used it before. Sorry, Jake.
It's fine. Oh, I didn't know that as Jake though. Let's see.
I didn't know that as me until I
That's
read it.
fair. That's
So
fine. Fuck it. I'm just gonna do it. You know, I'm already here. Oh, okay.
15.
God damn it. 12.
Uh,
Okay.
12.
Okay. Well. Oh God. Thought it would work this time. I guess. God. I get hit by the moonbeam again. Um, so how close am I? I'm like pretty close to him, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. A lot of range spells. That's not the best. God damn it. Okay. Sorry. I guess I'm gonna just try to try to bonk him with my quarterstaff. Um, 16. Ah. Yeah. So he's just gonna attack him again. Get right close to him. Uh, uh, okay. I mean, it's not a shape changer, is it? Or like, okay. God damn. 11. Jesus Christ.
16.
How much?
16.
Okay, still alive. Oh,
Let's go.
okay, and I get advantage because my ally's right there. Yeah. Oh, God damn it. Uh, 12. God damn it.
It takes damage first. We can't make Jake go through all that for it to not.
Oh, true.
So that is 6 radiant damage. Seems fair.
Okay.
Ouch.
Yes.
Yeah. That's true. We do. Okay, I thought that was going to be much worse.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to it and start
Don't
attacking.
touch it.
I have my arms. They're not.
Jared, ain't got those fucking cartoon.
22. 6 damage.
Oh my god.
Yay.
Really? Damn, I thought it was gonna.
Hmm.
Then fades away, and you are all free to explore this chamber and claim your prize.
I'm scared.
Okay. We shall. Guess can we get the helmet for?
Yeah,
For Bert.
Cerberus, you go up, and as you grab the helmet, you are able to pull it off of the body without issue.
Imagine.
I mean, I could.
Yeah.
Wouldn't put it past them.
I thought about it, but
What else is in here?
make an investigation check for me.
This is the 7th D20 I've used today. An 8.
There's
Sick of this game.
in the body, you see one of its hands is holding on to a scroll of some sort.
Get it.
Okay, make a sleight of hand check for me. With an 11, you are able to pry open the fingers. But as you grab for the old piece of paper, it's sort of a dry, greenish brown color. You kind of get the feeling that it was made from seaweed. But as you pick it up, it sort of disintegrates.
On an 11?
Yes, on an 11.
Higher than? That's higher than 10.
Hardly.
But it is.
It is. You're right. You do got me there. It is higher than 10.
Well, bad things happen below 10, and good things happen above 10.
There's sort of a middle range where, like, nothing really happens.
That doesn't... It disintegrating isn't nothing. That's objectively bad.
You were able to retrieve it, but you couldn't read it. Middle ground.
So, I'd rather not have done anything at all.
I'm sorry.
I'm not playing anymore.
Okay. I will say, as this presence is defeated, somebody make me a perception check.
I'll do it.
Thank you.
Rolls tonight. 14.
With a 14, you hear a distant, but closer than would be comfortable, sound of cracking and falling and crushing, quickly approaching, and you are able to put together that this structure is collapsing. Whatever arcane or undead magic was holding it together as you defeated the creature seems to have been dispelled.
We should run away.
All right. You all dash for the exits and make your way out just in time for the structure to collapse into dust and sand behind you, sinking into the ocean as if it never were as you make your way back onto the boat. Cerberus, please make me a survival check.
$16.
You are able to more than easily find your heading now that the sun is up. Dorian, please make me a sleight of hand check to steer. You're muted.
Your boy got a 21.
Holy shit, yeah. You guys are cruising. Quickly making up the time that was lost as Kirog kind of led you astray last night. Kirog, with advantage, please make me an athletics check.
$23.
You guys are cooking. And before too long, you see the horizon begin to solidify as a coastline begins to come into view, stretching on and on in either direction. You are quickly approaching the town. You'll be there by nightfall. You would arrive probably by 9 or 10 at night if you so choose, or you may sort of wait for the next day as to not arrive in the middle of the evening. What is your choice? Cerberus,
Can you repeat the options again, Terry?
You can either arrive sometime in the middle of the night or wait for the next day and the next morning.
Let's arrive by night. That sounds fun and mysterious.
Yeah, you guys approach closer and closer, and as you do, you see vast cliffs begin to form. There are no beaches to be seen. However, you see an indentation, a bay formed in the cliffs. You see dozens of docks littered throughout this bay, and an almost tiered city behind it. There's a level where the docks are, there's one above it, and then one where you see far off in the distance a large, magnificent mansion-looking structure. But before any of that, on the part of the cliffs that jut out the farthest, you see on either side 2 massive towers with on the right-hand side, it's a little bit shorter. On your left, it's taller and wider. And the one on the left is lit with a magnificent blazing fire sweeping around as this lighthouse operates through the night. It's hard to tell the color of anything since it is so late at night. Although as the lighthouse kind of sweeps around, you see that a lot of the buildings are a kind of pale, just off-white stucco sort of color with lots of terracotta tiles throughout. As you approach even closer, you see that at the base of each of these huge towers are long rows of walls and structures, pretty similar to a castle or fortress sort of vibe. Your boat slips through the section of the cliff that is kind of protecting the bay. And actually, you see this. The towers are towards the bottom. I flipped my directions, I think. So the one on the right is bigger than the one on the left, but you can sort of see how everything looks here. But you guys slip in the middle of the night. Nothing but the sound of the ocean sort of against the various posts and supports of the docks around here. Cerberus, make me an investigation check, please, to see if you can find somewhere to, land this ship.
Investigation.
Yes. Or perception, your choice, I'll say.
Or perception?
Yep.
24 in that case.
Yeah, you see a smaller dock. You see a lot of big, cargo-looking ships, merchant ships, and sort of off to the side of one of them is a lowered down, almost like a window washing kind of setup. But you see, clearly this is used during low tide to kind of scrape barnacles off the sides of ships. You would be able to sort of guide your ship there and climb up the ladder to the dock without, hopefully without revealing yourselves. That brings us to Dorian. Make me a stealth check as you navigate through these quiet docks at night.
I rolled a 15.
Okay. Pretty easily you guys are able to slip in undetected. You see various lanterns kind of moving around the docks, but none of them are near the area where you decide to make your landing. So you are able to rise to the docks. You are in the middle of, like I said, a lot of merchant ships. There's a lot of crates, barrels, who's its, what's its, things like that. What would normally be hustle and bustle of activity is oddly quiet as you have arrived so late. What do you do?
Okay. So there's like no one around?
Make a perception check for me.
19.
With a 19,
My computer rolls better than my physical.
that's
gun.
tough. You are able to determine a couple things with a 19, actually. One, those lanterns that you saw moving around are being held by a couple guard patrols walking around the docks. You see guards. They're in sets of 3 as they walk around. And one of them is kind of turning a corner towards you guys. You have a few moments before they notice you, but you'll have to act quickly. You also notice, additionally, that on some of the ships, there is a bit of activity as sailors kind of stumble back into the berths and begin to take their rest. And you notice a lot of them stumbling from a tavern up on the shore, bright lights glowing in the middle of a lot of sort of open air structures and things without walls. There are a lot of like roofs that have been cobbled together over like a fish butchering station or kind of a shed sort of vibe. But there's this one solid structure, this very prominent looking tavern where people seem to be gathering.
Are we like not supposed to be here? Why are we being sneaky?
I guess that was up to you. But you do notice now guards patrolling around.
Okay. Do we want to attempt to like fully dock, or do we think we'll get in trouble for coming at night?
I mean, like, what are they gonna give us? Like a parking ticket or something? You know?
I mean, it seems kind of weird that there would be a rule against parking at night. Like,
Yeah, I
this is
think
simply
let's
when
just
we
dock and see what
arrive.
happens.
Okay.
Okay. You guys are on the dock, and before too long, a set of those guards approach. I spelled
Where's
guard
Bert
wrong.
when you need him? Okay.
To unionize them?
Yeah, to get these.
Oh
guys
yeah,
to-
fuck. Where's Bird? Shit.
Yeah. Maybe they know the other ones.
They walk up and say, "Halt! What's your business?"
Services.
Holt. My name's Cerberus, not Holt.
We're looking for a friend. They're
a place to stay.
Are you now?
a merchant.
Where do you hail from?
The Grove is secret.
It's the Grove.
Oh, it is. It is a secret. I'm gonna let you take this one. I stopped talking.
What's the name of the town we were in for 7 years again? Or
Tratcher Falls.
Tratcher Falls.
Across the ocean, are ya? It's mighty convenient, seeing as you're out past curfew.
Oh,
Looking
we didn't know that. Well, we didn't know there was a curfew. We just got into town.
Oh,
yeah, like we were looking for someone like while we were on the boat, and we just happened to.
And next you're gonna tell me you don't know there's a war on.
That's true. That's true. You're never gonna believe this, but yeah, that's actually what.
Right. I'd like to ask you all to come with me. We're gonna have my captain ask you some questions.
Okay, come with you to where?
Just up the docks. We'll talk to the dock master. He'll figure out what to do with you all.
So if we had like come in the morning, it would have been fine, or
Well, it'd certainly be less suspicious than sneaking in past curfew.
We were. Have you ever heard of the
Unknown
concept
parties.
of like going straight through? You know, instead of taking stops. Have you ever heard of that concept to make like the trip shorter?
No.
All
The
right, well, we were
port
kinda
is
doing that kind of
closed. No one can dock.
We're all
After
blind,
sunset.
so we don't know it's nighttime.
Deception check, please.
No.
Would you believe
this
it's
not-
a 24?
is this not Port Nestle?
No, you're in the right place.
Alright. Okay. This place sucks. Anyway, continue.
Well, blind
If
or
it works,
not,
it works.
it doesn't excuse being out past curfew. Please just follow me and explain yourselves to the dockmaster. I'm sure we can sort this out.
Okay, you're gonna have to guide us so we don't fall into the water, considering we're.
He takes his spear and kind of puts it out like sideways in front of you all and kind of grabs everyone's hand and gets a hand from everyone on the spear and very slowly kind of makes his way forward. He says to the other two, continue your rotation. I'll get them back to Captain Van Zander. And he leads you all. Everyone make a performance check for me.
With advantage?
Mm,
You know you want to say
Finn
yes,
gets
Fairy. Come on, I can
advantage.
see it in your face.
Frig.
Guys, I
Fann's
rolled
got
a
a
21.
21?
Yeah.
Okay, Dorian's blind as a bat.
I got an 8.
Okay.
Less blind.
I just knew what.
I got a
No.
9. I got a 9, but I'm gonna voluntarily run into like a wall.
Okay. Jake, what'd you get?
Nice.
9? You guys get a good amount away from the rest of the people, but clearly not where you're going. And the guard turns around and is like, you're walking mighty straight for some folk what can't see.
Question.
And you
Well,
see
you
him
gave us this pole day.
reach for a short sword at his side and begin to
Question.
pull it. Yeah.
Are we like? Can people? Are we visible right now to like other people if they're looking at us?
Make a perception check.
He can't see.
That's his choice.
I can.
Uh,
12.
There are guards probably 100 feet away from you on either side, but this guard did not take the lantern. The other two did, so you're kind of shrouded in darkness. Someone might be able to hear you if you're too loud, but there don't seem to be any witnesses.
Okay, can I try to knock him out?
Oh,
How?
What do you mean?
oh.
What do you do?
Do I have are my weapons on me?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I hit him with my quarterstaff?
Yes. I will say if
This
you
is not
do
good.
more than half of his hit points in damage, you knock him out in one blow.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
There's just no
Oh,
way.
God. I'm so sorry. No.
That
Is it
didn't sound
11 hit?
An 11 does not hit. He pulls
On
the
a guard?
sword from. He's wearing armor. He's a guard.
Okay. Okay.
He fully draws this short sword and bats
Why?
away your quarterstaff before
I thought it was gonna
shouting,
work.
"Fiends! Guards to me!" Raising his short sword
No.
and striking at you, Cerberus.
Oh no.
Hey, how does a 22 do it for you?
It hurts. Does
Okay,
not do well.
you take 3 piercing damage as he slices into
How
you.
much?
3.
Are we back at... Did we long rest?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Oh,
Everyone, please roll initiative for me.
Man,
I'm so sorry.
Why would you do that?
God.
this is
None of my dice are fucking
not
working
good.
today.
Okay, 20 to 25.
Ooh. I got a natural 1.
Cool. 15 to 19.
Mm.
Good. 10 to 14. Wow, 5 to 9.
I got a 6.
I got a
Yeah,
9.
7.
I got a 6 as well.
Kirog, Cerberus, Dorian, Finian. All right. The guard is going to attempt to grapple you, Cerberus. Does a 9 beat your armor class?
No.
You are able to easily shake him off. That brings us to Kirog, your turn.
I'm just gonna put my hands up and be like, I think there's been a misunderstanding.
Okay.
We just came to this town because a friend of ours wanted us to come talk to someone they know, and this is where they live, and we didn't know there was a curfew.
It's too late. The game is
I'm
up,
sorry.
spies.
Aw. I can't even roll like a persuasion or anything!
You know what? Go ahead. Make a persuasion check for me. I'm going to say it is a very high DC.
24.
Thank God for my friends bailing me out. Oh my God.
Oh. That's good.
Can't hear you, Perry.
I hear you.
Can
I think
hear me
you
now?
fucked. Oh, yes.
There's
Yeah.
a button on top that mutes it.
Oh, okay.
Well, that may be the case, but I fear now, from your friend's behavior, we'll have to take you up to the tower to ask some more thorough questions.
Can't you just take him?
Yeah, look, that wasn't representative of the whole group. I was getting nervous sometimes, and sometimes I'm
have
still
to
getting
do
over
my
this
job.
this whole
Our people
blindness
are at
thing.
war.
So it was
There
like
have
a
been no
whole.
shortage of spies slipping in and poisoning us. We
Oh.
cannot take your word for it. There's a reason there's a curfew and guard rotations. We had to replace
So
the old dockmaster because there were so many people slipping in. This town is under martial law.
Oh.
Actually,
Yeah,
I would
we're
love
good
to
at-
talk to whoever's in charge.
Yeah, we're good at like helping people. I feel like we could do kind of like a talk to whoever's in charge, or do kind of like a
Can I level with you,
community service thing.
sir? What's your name?
Albert.
Albert, we're here on a murder investigation of someone that was poisoned. So I feel like we could help each other.
What kind?
Because if you're having poison, it is all.
Oh God, it's like a.
Let me look. My notes. Let me look through.
Can I bonk myself on the head just to show that we're like square?
Sure. Roll for damage.
Okay.
All I know is it's poison that turns bones to stone. I don't have a name. Oh, fossil maker.
I'm not familiar with it, but the Nightshades will use all manner of horrible toxins and venoms.
Nightshades.
Well, we have it on report the poison came from a merchant here, so now you got poison going out your city.
Interesting. The mystery runs deeper.
Exactly.
All right, come with me. We'll hold you here for a time until we can secure better transit to bring you securely without risk of escape to the tower.
Okay.
And he brings you a long ways down the dock, kind of in the opposite direction of this rather rowdy tavern, towards a recently built structure made of that same stucco and terracotta kind of vibe as before. A small tower, probably just 2 stories tall. Inside on the first floor is a small holding, well, not a small holding cell. It's probably about 10 by 15 feet. And stairs going upwards as well as a desk. He says, you understand I'll have to ask you to wait in the cell for the time.
Are you sure?
Well, you can either willingly go in the cell now
Okay.
or further incriminate yourselves after you've already shown up in the middle of the night and attacked me.
Okay.
You're lucky
Just
my husband has
solving
told
a
me to be kinder to people.
Okay.
All right.
You know, I have a husband too. I feel like we have that in common.
I don't care.
Dorian yelps a little, but quietly.
So do you all go into the cage willingly?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Wait, Sonny! I can't see because I'm blind!
Okay, sure. And leads you all into the cage, locks it, and
Can I nick his keys?
make a sleight of hand check for me.
After all the work I've done.
22.
Yeah, brother. He's just a guy.
I'm not gonna tell anyone I have the keys.
Okay. You yoink him pretty easy. He heads upstairs. You're still locked in, but you kind of reached out at the last second and grabbed him as he pulled away. He walks upstairs and after a few moments returns. You see a taller woman in plate armor, a helmet held at her side, a very ceremonial-looking sword as well. Very clean armor, as if it has not seen much use as of late. And she walks down and says, "Oh my, what a sordid collection we have. Albert here tells me you arrived in the middle of the night, attacked him, and yet still he's begged for your preferential treatment. You must have quite the story. Please."
Well, first of all, only one of us attacked him. It was this guy. He's kind of
Yeah.
stupid sometimes.
And I would like to sincerely apologize for that. I kind of just panicked. We had a long trip, and I was kind of delirious.
And if you had
I thought
succeeded
there was
in
like-
killing my guard, would you have apologized then?
I mean,
Are you
yeah,
sorry for
probably.
doing it or sorry for getting caught?
I mean, I wasn't trying to kill him. I was just trying to temporarily knock him unconscious.
Right. Interesting.
I mean, I don't think we're sorry for anything because I nicked the keys off of him a while ago, and we've been sitting here nicely waiting to meet
You see her react exactly as I have and look over at You're
I see. I feel like that's far. I feel like that's far worse.
Can I just say I'm not with that? I'm over here trying to solve a murder of this
Oh yeah,
guy's friend,
Kirog's
and then
Kirog's
he
a cop,
attacked.
you know.
No, but you get what I'm trying to say, right? I'm trying to say he could have just run away.
Yes.
appreciate
We chose to be good.
Yes, your transparency. Although
I look at Kirog and I'm like, did we choose that? Did he
I
tell
am
us?
not in approval of your methods. Please return the keys. And she holds out her hand.
Yeah, I returned the keys.
Okay, she takes them and puts them on her belt. Albert, go rejoin your patrol. And she looks at you all and kind of crosses her arms and says, "Sorry."
Is she getting a
Cell phone's
call?
going off, man.
Is that what she sounds like?
No. She says, "I'm
She just
sorry.
makes that noise every time.
My old roommate from college, she had a kid when we were very young, and now we've stayed in touch, and she wanted him to get a job to straighten out, so I sort of used my connections. Anyways, he's not one of our finest. I apologize.
Oh, I have one of those at home. My
Just-
friend's nephew is my intern now. He fucking sucks.
That is unfortunate. But I digress. I fear due to your behavior, I'll have to escalate this further than myself even. There are very strict protocols in place for newcomers who do not declare themselves through the typical means. I'm sure Albert told you we are at war, and there have been many infiltration attempts on the city. This is a crucial port of call for the rest of the country.
feel like there could be like
But
assignment
nobody
outside
tell
or
us we
something.
had to fill out a customs declaration.
Yeah, I feel like there could be.
Yeah,
like, a
how
big
am I
sign
supposed
in
to
the
know
ocean.
that I'm blind?
Yeah.
Make
You
a
can't
deception
see.
check.
Aw, that one.
Yeah. No, okay. Did that work on Albert? It did. Yeah, I don't even need
It
to hear
did.
your
We
answer.
all said we're blind. It worked.
Anyways,
Oh.
had you arrived during the daytime, there are regular stewards who patrol every point of entry and ask these questions, declarations of intent, port of call, etc. But since you arrived outside of those working hours, in the dead of the night, those usual precautions were not taken. This is why the guards have been as preferential to you as they have. They've been instructed to bring any newcomers to me first to determine what will happen moving forward.
What if we have information that might be helpful to your spy problem?
I'd love to hear it.
So we came from my friend's druid community, and they recently had a murder that we're investigating. And there's this merchant lady who comes in and makes shipments, and we think that she brought in some poison. And Albert said, y'all have been having some poisoning. So I feel like we could work together,
Yes.
and it could all be okay.
We've had a number of spies from South Billowith coming in with poisons as their main weapon. We believe they're supplied by the Drow, as they have maintained more of that connection in lineage than we have. Everyone here has been elven. They have kind of an olive sort of skin tone. Think like Mediterranean kind of vibe. We believe they're still in contact with some of our elven, our drow ancestors who are supplying them with these poisons. But
So it's like Capulets and Montagues type situation.
More of an North.
Harry, can we have a gay elf Romeo and Juliet subplot?
Maybe somewhere. Once we're
Okay.
more established in this city.
Question. Do drows live in where do drows live?
Underdark, underground.
The Underdark? Very interesting. Well, we have our intel that our poison originated in the Underdark, so it seems like your drow problem is our drow problem as well, too. So
And
maybe
where
could be
is this druid community you came from?
look at Surprise.
Under the ocean. Like a whole
Under the sea.
underwater.
Find that difficult to believe.
I could do Zone of Truth on him.
Do what you will. But an underground community of druids, underwater rather, seems
Water, yeah.
a stretch when there are so many pockets and groves throughout the woods that
Yeah, but it is
surround
like
the
a
country.
grove. It's just like underwater and like a bubble.
Like
Okay, but
seaweed or
if I did Zone of Truth on him and he said it was under the sea, would you believe him then?
I'm not much for the arcane arts. I would have no way to verify that you've cast the spell you say you do.
Well, I could make you in the zone as well, and if it's cast on you, you would feel it that it was cast upon you.
What do you take me for, a fool? I'm not willingly subjecting myself
Lady,
to evil
I'm
spells.
trying to help you with your war. I don't know what you want from me.
Wait a minute. How do they feel about spells over here?
Clearly not great.
Oh, apparently.
Magic is dangerous.
Oh,
It should be controlled, but often is not. I, however, have been in one too many battles with a wizard or sorcerer or errant something to trust subjecting myself to any strange hedge wizards' arcane arts.
What do you
Not
consider
a
like turning
I
into
won't
an
say
animal?
anything else.
What'd you say, Cerberus?
What do you consider like turning into an animal? Is that like a
Well,
Brother.
I would take a wild stab that you're the druid of this group.
yeah, hypothetically, yeah.
Please, I appreciate your help.
I don't think you do.
There are certain safeguards we must follow.
I'd like to speak to your manager.
Girl.
Okay, well, I was going to get to that part, but now I'm less inclined to help you. But fine. As I was going to say, there seems to be some truth to your words. So, rather than us taking you to the prison, we will bring one of our inquisitors here to question you in the morning.
Ugh. You ever think about how detectives detect investigators investigate and inquisitors inquire?
You know,
Haven't in the past, although I'm sure it will plague my dreams.
Okay, sorry. Just wanted to give my opinion.
Please just sit tight for the rest of the night. Get some rest. We'll provide you some food and water. And in the morning, should your story check out with the Inquisitor, you will be released into the city.
This sucks. You try to help someone, you know?
Yeah.
You try to solve a murder. You try to help
try to
give
do
people
something.
information about their war. And what do
you
you
try to
get?
just
Jail.
dock and like, you know, try to just dock a boat and then
You try to talk about, man.
As you all settle in, or rather what I will say is, as Captain Van Zander returns up the stairs, leaving you all alone, with the heavy suggestion to stay put, that is where we are going to end tonight's episode. We will pick up from there.
I am not staying put.
I know you're not. That's why we're stopping here.